Space for my fans and me to interact, make art and have fun. It's a one-man show and entirely free. I do it every single week except some. I'm waiting to go, it's all live and online, so you should stick around and say hello. Are you feeling creative? Cause now's the time. Welcome to the Most Week Show.
I am not me. I am art, and I am welcoming you to the Most Week Show. It is currently 9:07 a.m. on the 6th of September 2020, and you are here with me right now, and I thank you for that. If we were allowed to be together physically, I would show my appreciation physically, with a hug, with a kiss, or with a game of footsie under the table. It's just innocent fun, but also deeply romantic. As 'tis, the best I can do is raise a glass to you. You can raise a glass to me as well, if you like. We like to start the show with a toast, so it just brings everybody together as one, as a single unit of creative expectation before the show begins proper. So here goes. Got some orange juice today that's really glowing in a really kind of fun radioactive way under this incredible purple light. Here goes. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Here we go. To you, to me, and to those watching in 3D. This broadcast has not been formatted for 3D, so my advice would be to take off the glasses now, because it is likely that you'll just give yourself a headache. But thanks so much for trying. Cheers. How are we all? Hello, weaklings. Hello, weaklings. It's that time again. Welcome to the show. How are you all? What's happened to you this week? What's made you happy? Where have you been creative, guys? And what are we drinking today? Juice Dota. Got a lovely cup of tea emoji. Pinkies up, guys. Have a sense of propriety, for God's sake. Definitely not Duda. A couple of steins of beer. That's fair enough. Zaddy Shortlegs 96 going with the slightly classier. Not necessarily better, but definitely slightly classier. Champagne flutes. SJ Beck 72. Hello, fellow weaklings. Hello. Second Opinion Psychic. Cheers. Wonderful. TB Douglas. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Wonderful. Guys, it's Sunday. It's the first Sunday of September, which means that in North America, at least, TB going with the cup of coffee as well. Rock and roll. In North America, tomorrow is Labor Day. For those of you watching around the world who don't necessarily know what Labor Day is, Labor Day translates to Labour Day, which is a day much like International Workers' Day or May Day, 1st of May, that celebrates workers and working. It's kind of a radical idea, to be honest, when you think about it, because it's a national holiday, as May Day is in the rest of the world. Nobody goes to work tomorrow. Yeah? 3-day weekend. Nobody goes to work. So what that says is, hey workers, your work is so good, your reward for working so good is a day when you should not work. Right? Right? It's the equivalent of having the Grammys or the Brit Awards take place without any music whatsoever. Hey Ariana Grande, you're such a wonderful singer. How about just keeping quiet for a while? Yeah? You're welcome. Like, subverting expectations much? Right? And so, I thought it'd be a fun idea, in light of tomorrow's day of no working in the USA and in Canada, I think we need to celebrate workers in our own way by not working ourselves. Now, true, nothing could be further from work than watching this show. I imagine it passes by as would an idyllic sunny afternoon in dappled light. But I think that we should just take a moment, like just not doing anything. Yeah, so let's just think about work and workers and working. Yeah, just for a minute. Just think. Just think. Nothing else. Okay? Let's just do that. Let's get a little timer. Sorry, I just got a real. I do remember saying, "Let's not do anything," but I really got a strong sense that someone was doing something. Okay, so you should not be doing anything here. Okay, zero things. Yeah. Again, just 60 seconds. Sorry, Killer Kilch, I know you got here late, but you... Is leaving an emoji doing something? Because I think it is. I think it is. That nothing, okay? This is about Labor Day. Let's just... Can we just... Yeah? Really just make a concerted effort to just sit here and just think about how awesome workers are, okay? I might not even look at the chat this time, because if I... Well, I don't know whose side is, but you can have all the excuses you want. Let's... Again! No, nothing. Come on, no. Pack it in. Don't make me start this again. Last 10 seconds, guys. Come on. Nothing. Okay, there we go. That was a lot trickier than I was expecting it to be. I'll be honest, guys. That was a lot trickier than I was expecting it to be. I was hoping for really something relaxing, but you just insisted on making it tricky, didn't you? How tricky, you ask? Well, I'd say it was probably as tricky as, Gosh, it was probably as tricky as, As tricky as! Here we go, complete this simile. As tricky as. Use your imaginospheres to think of something that is tricky, or a situation where someone would be tricky, if something particular were to happen to them or for them or with them, okay? Now, there isn't a traditional ending to this simile, which is great because this segment is about pushing forward the boundaries of language. Okay, so really engage your imaginospheres with this word, yeah? Maybe it could be as tricky as trying to get a group full of creative people to not be creative for 60 seconds, right? I mean, I assume that's why you found it tricky. Because of your creativity. Not because you're messing with me, right? Not because you're messing with me. Anyway, I don't want to do your work for you, but really get creative, yeah? Really get creative, yeah? And at the end of the show, I'm going to pick a winner, and if that's you, your name's going to go on the ticker below. How are we doing? No, miles out, never mind. It was Zackalicious last week, or last episode. Oh, it was last week, yeah. With as hard as resisting making an inappropriate joke for this segment. It was a great simile. It was a respectful simile as well, because it was a simile that reminds us all that Notme is PG. Absolutely. Notme is PG. And so sometimes when I have ideas that aren't appropriate for a PG audience, and I do them, you know, I have all kinds of ideas, yeah? Some real messed up stuff, seriously. I just have to pop them in the ideas box. Firstly, to see if there's a PG version of them that I could do. Perhaps there's some tasteful censoring. Secondly, to see if in the years moving forward, society just becomes more tolerant and less uptight about that particular taboo that the idea is about. Maybe. It's happened before. Time was you couldn't show an ankle, a shapely lady's ankle on TV. Now, all kinds of stuff. It's disgusting. Or number 3, just leave them in the ideas box, never to see the light of day. Or maybe I'll just go nuts and do a Notme After Dark or something, like Hollyoaks. Probably not, actually. The idea of that does scares me a little bit. Anyway, next week you could be on the ticker. Where is it? No, again, timing, terrible. So get commenting with those similes. Let's update the ticker, because I always forget to do that. As tricky as is what we're looking for. T-r. I-k-k-y. Yeah, good. Nice. Awesome. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's go back to main, shall we? Let's go back to main painting. How are we, guys? How are we? Zackalicious, that was tempting. See, tempting 2 weeks in a row for you, Zackalicious. 2 weeks in a row of temptation. Emma Acton, weakling, sorry to be late. No worries. You being here is the most important thing at some point. Just being here. You did spell weaklings wrong. Juice Doja. Chewy sat for the whole minute. Emoji of a dog. Dog sat for the see, the dog respects workers. Yeah? Sitting there being respectful. Yeah? Thank you, Chewy. Thank you. Are you good boy? Chewy? Are you good boy? You good boy, Chewy? Yeah, you're good boy. That's wonderful. Some lovely stuff on for the as tricky as not messing up a show because you're already late. No, it's fine. I've dealt with worse. The whole show shut down before, okay, and we survived that killer kilch. You have to do a lot worse than that to beat me. Tricky as a carnival game worker. They are tricky, aren't they? They are tricky and often quite greasy in their hair and skin. As tricky as a magician's sleeve. Not sure if that's some kind of euphemism. Again, Notme is PG. So let's try and keep that up. But wonderful. Keep those ideas coming in. Keep those family similes coming in. While we get on to the first segment proper of the show. And it's maybe my favourite, guys.
Won't you please let me present some
bass.
Awesome stuff that I've been sent.
Yeah. It is awesome stuff that I've been sent because I've been sent some awesome stuff, you guys. And it is awesome, and it deserves its own segment. So this is what we're doing right now. Sometimes when you feel like pointing, you just got to point. Am I right? Art is about creating, guys. You all know this. You've watched the show long enough to know this. Pure and simple. Sometimes the thing that is created is quick. Like when you throw a water balloon filled with paint onto a canvas, or you sneeze into a hanky. But sometimes The thing that is created takes a long time. Yeah. Long form art. Yeah. And that's a beautiful thing in and of itself. So what Zackalicious has done, our very own Zackalicious, how are you, Zackalicious, has done, and I'm going to pop off there, just pop me in the corner there, will you? Thank you so much. What Zackalicious has done is sent me a photo of some long form art that he has created that I find incredibly exciting. Yeah? Let's see it. Where is it? Let's see it. Where is it? I must have put it on the wrong page. That's frustrating. Never mind. We're just going to sit here whilst I update it. Oh, no, I can update it from here, can't I? Yep. That's too big, though. That's too big. That's too big. Let's get it smaller. Seeing how the sausage is made, guys. And do you know what? Other people would be, a little bit intimidated by that. But me, I don't mind showing you my sausage. Wait, actually, look, it was there all along. Honestly, guys, I don't know what I'm doing here. There it is. Right. It's tricky as getting this flipping stuff to work. Am I right? I'm right. Look at that orchid, guys. Look at that orchid, yeah? It's beautiful stuff. Zackalicious sent me a photo of this because he's proud of his orchid. He said, and I quote, "dang proud," which is American for very. And why wouldn't he be? Look at this. Look at that orchid, yeah? Let me tell you something. Anyone can grow a flower, yeah? Anyone can grow a flower. That ain't no big thing. But an orchid is in a different class, yeah? If growing a daisy is the equivalent of going out with a scullery maid, then growing an orchid is like courting a society girl with her big hats and her cigarettes on the end of a long stick. Zackalicious, congratulations on this art. This is wonderful. I hope it hasn't died in between the time you sent me this photo and this. That would add a certain pathos to the whole thing that I hope isn't there. Zackalicious sent me a photo, and it is awesome, guys. Oh, milady. I also got sent some more stuff in the... fourth one just bloomed, says Zackalicious. That's wonderful. A fourth one just bloomed. Gosh, I think probably inspired by me. That's wonderful. Second Opinion Psychic agrees. Wonderful. Definitely not Duda. Heart eyes. Definitely not Duda's in love. Killer Kilch says, wow. You girl Sarah Kilch says, beautiful. I killed mine. Now, for those of you who don't watch the I Am Notme quiz on Thursdays, Sarah Kilch admitted to some pretty... there was an animal killing theme to Sarah Kilch's input on Thursday. So the fact that she's killed an orchid is actually not that surprising to me. If you're intrigued by that, watch the replay of I Am Smart the Notme quiz. It was featured on about Viola Davis. Watch it. YouTube, Twitch. So I've got sent some more stuff in the post, guys. Yeah, Anacrine. It was sketchy. I cannot tell you how excited I am that getting sent stuff in the post is becoming a semi-regular feature. Juice Dota, I have to, just to clarify that, it wasn't an animal killing quiz, okay? It was one of the musings that asked the participants of the quiz to imagine... God, this is going to take quite a long time. So it's getting them to imagine being in some kind of Groundhog Day style infinite time loop situation. You decide to end one of the loops in a car crash, as Bill Murray does in the film The Groundhog Day. And I was just getting him to imagine what's the most spectacular car crash that one could come up with. Yeah, and there was like waterfalls involved, roller coasters involved. It was a whole thing. And then Sarah Kilch said, just driving through a zoo. So it brought the tone down a little bit, but I managed to rescue it. Don't worry about it. So basically, we've got another unboxing video. we've got another unboxing video, which for me is absolutely thrilling because it's art, it's content, and I get to keep things at the end of it, okay? So enjoy this. Guys, it's happened again. Cameraman George, get in on that. Let's see, again, I have redacted much of the information just to protect myself in the event of any potential stalkers, but very exciting. So let's get unboxing. Making the first incision here. What a thrilling day when someone decides to buy you a gift apropos of nothing. Let's see what we've got. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you think it means me? That's just the paper. That's just the paper it's wrapped in. It's good quality. I'll reuse that, maybe in some kind of art project. Could be a bird or a... That's not why we're here. Ooh. And I've got to be careful, guys. This is a chocking hazard, so I'm gonna have to be careful with that. I can only assume it's like, you know, choking, but worse. Obviously, I'm not particularly comfortable with you seeing me without the glasses. So cameraman George, could you focus on this plant, please? Really getting close there. Don't be afraid. Just closer. Closer with that. Okay, there we go. Yeah? Cameraman George, yay or nay? We like these, we don't like these? Cameraman George is stunned. I love a pair of new glasses. Just helps to, you know, see the world in a slightly different fashion. And each of my glasses have different purposes. I have my Most Weak Show glasses. I have my I Am Smart glasses. Lord only knows what I'm going to use these ones for. So this is very, very exciting. Something else as well. I have a Nivea with rotatable clip. Oh, a webcam. Tech to help you up your tech game from the weaklings. Video calling. Yeah, like I'm going to use this for video calling. This is for art, you guys. This is for art. Look at that. Have a look at that. And then if, because then it's like, oh hi, how are you doing? And then I want a little bit of privacy. Bosh. No more seeing. Genuinely, guys, it's always a terrific thrill that anybody chooses to spend their money on me to forge forward with ever more experimental and dangerous works of art. And I know that with these glasses and with this webcam, we're taking it to the next level. I don't know whether this is from a specific person who wants to remain anonymous or whether you've all clubbed together to buy this. Either way, thank you. Jesus, do you like my new camera? Jesus. Not a tech guy. New glasses. And a new camera. I won't keep the glasses on the whole episode because I don't want to interfere with the branding of the show, as I mentioned in the video. I have my MWS glasses. I have my I Am Smart glasses. But these glasses are, you know, they're going to have to find their own niche, yeah? But they are sick. And when I say sick, in this instance, it is spelled S-I-Q for the cool factor. The weaklings, which I have to direct to all of you, because it may well have been all of you getting together to organise this and talk about me behind my back. Thank you. You sent me some things and they are absolutely awesome. Okay? If you would like to send me awesome things in the future, you can. There will be a link to my Amazon wishlist underneath this video when it gets posted. or in any of my other videos recently. I'm just kind of firing out there all of, you've got to shoot your shot. Yeah, if you don't ask, you don't get. If you want to send me something slightly more digital and slightly less expensive, you can email me. Of course you can email me. Guys, always email me. I am Notme, I am art @gmail.com. Wonderful stuff. Look at these, that's wonderful. So good, says definitely not Duda. Absolutely, a whole new Notme. It feels like a whole new Notme. This guy, I like this guy. He's kind of just pretty cool, I guess. But pretty kind of relaxed with it. He's not kind of in your face, yeah? Second opinion psychic, as tricky as watching and commenting on most week's show as 2 different Twitch accounts simultaneously since your partner is in the loo. Lovely use of loo there, and really that's kind of a conceptual one. Lots of different, it's like, who are you? Are you... I'm not going to get into that because otherwise I will get a little bit of a headache and potentially go cross-eyed. As tricky as button flies. Gosh, they are, aren't they? Definitely not Duda. Like, the positive is like when you need them, when the urgency's there, and you've just got to, then that's okay. But then it's the doing back up. Just come on, guys. You're not living in the 1490s anymore. Yeah. So, gosh, we have. I've got a whole new camera, a whole new webcam. But how will said webcam be utilised? How indeed.
You wrote down some words, and I'll never forget them. I love them all, even if I don't get them.
Acolyte poetry corner. Oh wait, what are we doing? Where's the thing? Guys, where am I? There I am. Okay, gosh. We got there in the end. It is a very special Acolyte Poetry Corner this week because of the webcam. Gone are the days when my poetry camera would simply be the regular camera but in black and white. Yeah? Now the poetry camera is its own camera. Guys, let me tell you something. Right now. It would be imprudent to look at the game because the game is changing. Yeah? So let's get to it. The prompt for this week was school, because it is now September, and that's when schools go back, in the UK at least. In the US, I don't know. And so there's lots of kids back at school, and lots of parents back at, I don't know, relaxing, having some time to themselves. I don't know, whatever they want to do. They can do. It's their time now. They can do whatever they want to do. So let's experience some school poems. First up, we have got... who have we got first? We have got T.B. Douglas. T.B. Douglas, a prolific poet in these here parts. Now let's see what T.B. has gifted us with here. Okay, so let's turn off that one. Let's move the light. Let's get this. This is... are you excited about this, guys? I'm excited about this. Okay, let's get the music on. Let's get that music on. That needs to be lighter. Teething issues, guys. Teething issues, but it's fine. Teething issues. Come on. Come on, app. Work. Needs to be brighter. Brighter. There we go. There we go. That's good. It used to be a chore. It was always such a bore. I waited for it to be over. I waited for closure. Then I found the freedom I sought, and it felt less satisfying than I thought. I missed growing and learning. I felt a sense of yearning. I wished I could grow. I didn't want to plateau. I wanted to be more, and so to myself I had to implore a dedication to curiosity, minus a sense of pomposity, To satisfy the ache of my soul, I must strive to make knowledge my goal. And then the light. There we go. Gosh, that could you? I realised halfway through that I was very far away from the microphone. Was the audio okay there? Because it was. I mean, it was delivered really well, but I just want to make sure that it was heard. Yeah. Because I mean, that was an incredible poem. Yeah. An incredible poem. TB is hitting it in the feels. Okay, that's good. I'm going to take that as a strong positive that you could hear it. I mean, it just got better as it went, didn't it? Also, the use of pomposity. Yeah. Also, the use of the word plateau. Always appreciated. 3 vowels in a row. Yes, please. And what a positive message that is. Okay. Keep on learning. Never stop learning. I feel like that's kind of what the Most Week Show and I Am Smart : the Notme quiz are. It's you guys showing up, same time each week, with your fellow students to learn from a true master. Gosh, actually, no. That in that instance, the true master would be me, wouldn't it? I didn't even realise when I said the previous thing. How embarrassing, even though it kind of makes a lot of sense. Kids, stay in school. And adults, pretend like you're still in school, yeah? Never stop learning. Emma Acton, #lifelong learning. I like that. Pterodactyl goes in as well, without the hashtag, which is absolutely fine. TB, thank you. These are wonderful, wonderful words. Okay? So next up, we've got a poet here who wants to remain anonymous. And that's absolutely fine. As we have said before, some of the best, most beautiful, most profound limericks in history have been written by anonymous. Okay? So there's a real long pedigree there. So let's see what anonymous has to do. Let's get that music. Okay. It's entitled Bully. Coordination here, guys. I despise you entirely. Of you I am appalled. You treat me real bad for no reason at all. Okay, so there was that one time you borrowed a pen that I loved, but you didn't ask me first, so I gave you a shove. You fell down and cried, I think. My memories are a tad woolly, but I guess that was the moment you became my bully. Now you laugh at me and taunt me with all of your buds. It's like an unfair gang warfare with one crip and loads of bloods. My life isn't happy, as I'm sure you have guessed. If I wasn't so creative and talented, I'm sure I would be depressed. But when I tell people you're my bully, it makes me annoyed. They assume that I'm lying, 'cause you're a girl and I'm a boy. Wow. Wow. Wait, is that... Yeah, and then I need to... There we go. Wow. Nana Hop Optics it. Definitely not due to that. That was a journey. I want to say... Wow. What a poem. And how brave of that person who wrote that poem, whoever they are, to share that intimate life detail with us. I guess girls can be bullies as well as boys. And just because they don't use physical violence and everyone takes their side, it doesn't mean that they're not terrible. I mean, what about that art incident, huh? I mean, that's psychotic, right? I mean... I mean, I guess the poem doesn't actually specifically mention the art incident, but it seems to imply to me that once upon a time the poet painted a great picture of a horse, and then the bully found it and painted a little F in the corner as if it was being marked as a failure, even though it really looked like a horse. I mean, you all got that right. I assume so. Anyway, what a hero this guy is. Powerful stuff, says Killer Kilch. Anna Karine were all capable of causing harm. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's... If there can be one lesson to take away from this particular Most Week show, let it be that. Let it be that. Sarah Kilch says, beginning to make me think, do bullies create bullies? Maybe. I mean, this isn't an example of that. This is a victim being bullied. But I take your point. Hurt people hurt people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bullies are cyclical. A lot of them are quite large. Biceps. Just a big circle of... Right? Yeah, thank you, Anonymous, whoe'er you are. And finally, we've got a very exciting poem from Emma Seaton. Not only is it a poem about this, our very own Emma Acton, not only is it a poem about school, it was written whilst at school, okay? This is a poem by longtime poet, apparently, Emma Acton, who unearthed a poem that she wrote whilst at school about school, okay? So this is a blast from the past. Do you want to listen? Let's listen. Whew. Right, let's see if we can juggle this thing again now. That's better. That's better. Here we go. A is for absent, when you're not at school. B is for bullies, who break a school rule. C is for computers, the internet is the best. D is for dinners, some give a pain in the chest. E is for excuses when your homework isn't done. F is for friends, with whom you have fun. G is for games, we play these at break. H is for homework, a right headache. I is for inspectors who come to see staff. J is for jokes, having a laugh. K is for knowledge to keep in your brain. L is for lessons where knowledge you will gain. M is for marks, grades A, B or C. N is for numbers or numeracy. O is for open evenings, for parents to come. P is for punishment, unlucky for some. It's getting heavy. Q is for questions which teachers like to hear. R is for reports at the end of the year. S is for subjects, things that we learn. T is for teachers, some very stern. U is for uniform, ours is maroon and grey. V is for visit, a trip for the day. W is for work, what we're here for. X is for examination, sorry my spelling's so poor. Y is for years, at my school there's 4. And Z is for 0, a very poor score. What? I had to take the light off the colour off the light, but we're gonna pop that one back on because I do like the light and the colour in the light. But how good was that, guys? How good was that? What, the Second Opinion Psychic? OMG's the Second Opinion Psychic. TB Douglas says bravo, lots of applause. Internet, with a couple of little chaps looking for it. That's wonderful. Top marks in creative literature, I'm sure. Nana Hobbob's marking you, Emma Acton. That's wonderful. It's an epic poem for this episode, as might have been written by Homer or Virgil. And obviously Homer and Virgil wrote their poems a long time ago. But Emma Acton sent me a picture of it that I should have put in here, but I didn't. Original writing of the poem, which happened so long ago, it happened on paper, guys. Papier. My favourite line is the fake out in the X line. X is for examination. Oh my god! You're like, no it's not. But then bang! Comes in letting you know that the misspelling was deliberate. A roller coaster of a line. Yeah? Vintage art from approximately 1995, says Emma Acton. Gosh. So, and at the time, the internet was still amazing, even though it was... Can you get off, please? Get off the phone, I'm trying to get on the internet, right? Applause all you brilliant poets, says SJ Beck. Absolutely, absolutely. A thank you. I think we've got a thing for that, haven't we? Thank you for your words, poets. That was wonderful. All excellent. That was a good snake arm. Thank you so much, Zachalicious. Flexi. 1995 when computers arrived in schools. Pretty much, yeah. And so you're just kind of blown away. Oh my god, I can just type in anything and it's going to come up with like a GIF. Yeah. Wonderful. If you want to get involved with some poetry for the next edition of Acolyte Poetry Corner, you can and you should. Just write a poem for me. Any length, any style, any genre, using the prompt word goodbye. Yeah, let's get the emotions going here. Let's talk about goodbyes. Yeah? Let's talk about goodbyes through the medium of poetry. Yeah? Let's do it. Let's do it. And you email those to, of course, I am not me, I am art, @gmail.com. Wonderful. Moving on, guys. Moving on. Let's get back to Maine. Let's do squares. Yeah, that's good. Big shout out to Savfk for the use of their amazing tune "Dark Side of the Sun." It was epic, wasn't it? A lot of people commenting. Juice Dota did it through images, music, fire, robot. Second Opinion Psychic, this music slaps. It really did slap, didn't it? Really did slap. Just put some fire in your heart, giving you some big feelings on a Sunday. And the title, what a title! The Dark Side of the Sun. Is there such a thing? Is the sun just dark on the other side and only light when it shines on us? I guess there's no way to tell for us, really. It reminds me of the time when I was growing up and someone asked me, if a tree falls in the forest when there's no one around, does it make a sound? And I was so blown away, guys. Full of thought and ponderance and doubt. I didn't speak for 45 minutes. And then I was instantly sick on myself. So actually, yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. I just washed these shorts the other week, so I don't want to... gosh, let's just move on. Shall we move on? Let's move on. We're moving on.
Art bet! To challenge yourself is artistic. Art bet! I'll give you options you can pick. Art bet! Take a guess, see if you won. Art bet! It's not for money, just for fun. Art bet!
That's right, guys. That's right, guys. It is art bet time. It's art bet season. And the hunting thing is you. It's everybody's favourite time. Everybody's favourite time. And so we're going to do a wonderful... This one... I don't mean to oversell this, guys. I really don't want to oversell this. But it may just redefine who you are as a person. It might just do that. What is this that we've got here? What is this that we've got here? Oh, yeah, that's that. Okay, so. Woo! You're all ready to get involved. This one's all about you, guys. This one's all about you. So what do you have for us today, Notme? You artisanal loaf of a man. Wait. No. Not this time. Not this time at all.
Thanks, Notme. New glasses.
Right.
Today's art challenge will be undertaken by you, the weaklings. Shocked, stunned, heart coursing with adrenaline, hyperventilating slightly. Well, settle down. Let's not... I still need to explain the context of this, so you've got a couple of moments just to kind of catch your breath. More than a couple of minutes, actually, because this is one art challenge that will explore two separate artistic concepts. Yeah, I know. Why are famous people famous? Is it because they're more talented? Is it because their parents know people in the upper echelons of the creative industries as opposed to just venture capitalists who can't do anything for your career no matter how many times you ask them? Is it that they're just better than everybody else? Sometimes, but not exclusively. What sets them apart is that we want to look at them. It's that simple, guys. We want to watch them act. We want to watch them sing. We want to watch them perform. We want to watch them occasionally present awkwardly at award shows, struggling to read from a teleprompter when delivering pre-arranged lines with charisma is literally their entire job. We want to look at them because they are iconic. What make art good? Is it the preparation, the time, the effort, the skill, the talent that an artiste puts into that work of art? Well, if that were the case, how would you explain the many, many times that an artiste has produced a spellbinding piece of work only for the audience to not really get it and dismiss the work or describe it as amateurish? No, art is a relationship betwixt artiste and audience. Okay? It's give and take. The artiste has to put their trust into the audience. I'm going to throw you some art right now, okay? Please don't drop it. For 'tis made of my dreams, which are very delicate and fragile. And I really don't want to be stuck sweeping up tonight. My back's giving me jip as it is. Two concepts, one art challenge. I mean, bang for your buck much? I have taken the liberty of drawing 18 iconic people on small pieces of card such as this. This is actually one that I started but didn't finish when I realised how difficult it would be to accurately render the Rachel. It's difficult to draw hairstyles in Sharpie. Anyway, your task will be to see how many of these 18 iconic figures you can identify as a group. Yeah? So to summarize the two concepts that we're dealing with here. One, how iconic are these people? And two, how good are you at interpreting the art? Okay? The quality of these drawings is not being explored today. Okay? These are beyond criticism. Okay? That's not what we're doing this for, yeah? Can you just, we'll all agree to... That's your art challenge. Your art bet will also be how good you are at the art challenge. So there's also like the concept of like self-assessment and judging one's own worth. Gosh, 3 concepts. We're dealing with 3 concepts here and no more. Back to you, not me.
Thanks, Notme. Appreciate that. It's exciting, isn't it? Gasp. What? Excited. How did you fix it? By being very clever, actually. Trial and error. I've got it sorted, and never shall the art bet audio not work again. Second opinion psychic is conceptual, absolutely. And the music is banging, isn't it? So much for a Sunday morning. Yeah, this is yeah. So let's get some things to consider, because you can't make your bets yet, can you? You can't make your bets. You can't do it, guys. Things to consider. You will have 3 minutes to identify as many icons as possible. I'm really excited about this, guys. 3 minutes to identify as many icons as possible. And there's 18 of them. You might do all of them. Who knows? Thing number 2. You cannot pass. We will move on only when the correct name is in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at the chat. When I see the right name come up, boom, there's your next one. Okay? So you're all going to be working on this. You're all going to be working. Getting on the things, getting those thumbs ready, getting those fingers ready. And the final thing to consider. If the picture is a movie character, I will accept the actor or the character. Okay? Either one is good. Nana Hobbo says, is this a Most Weak Show / I Am Smart crossover? Kind of, I suppose, because you're having to identify... yeah, I could have done this as a round on the I Am Smart. Yeah, that's a shame. Although these are trickier to think of, so I'm happy with this. I'm happy using this idea in this instance, yeah. We're playing as a group, TB Douglas. Absolutely. So everybody, you gorgeous thing, are going to be guessing this, okay? Teamwork makes the dream work, absolutely. Whew. I'm thrilled. Let's see what our options are. Because then you've got to guess how well you think you're going to do. 1 to 4, 5 to 8, 9 to 12, 13 to 16, 17 or 18. I would say you are going to win, TB Douglas. Regardless of how many you get. TB... Nana Hobbob straight in there. No messing around. E. Boom. I respect that self-confidence. I respect it a lot. This is an excellent team. I would say it's my favourite team. Zachalicious going for an E. Second opinion psychic. A little more reserved. So, SJ Beck going for a C. I respect that. Anna Karayan, E. We can do it, crew. Juice Dota going with a C. Killer Kilch going with an E. Sarah Kilch going with an E. So, fun fact, I asked Jesus to do the math on it. And so, we've got 3 minutes, 18 things. And so, in order to get 18, you'll need to get one every 10 seconds. Now, normally that wouldn't be an issue if I was just showing these to you live. But of course, we have to factor in the delay with the stream latency or whatever. Jesus can do maths. Well, sometimes I just run things past him, you know? And then cameraman George overheard and he, you know. What would Jesus count? I mean, he can only really count to 2, sometimes 4, but then he has to look down. So it's, yeah, so if you hit an 18, you're going to be hitting 1 every 10 seconds. That's how exciting this is. Okay. So we can get rid of that. See, this is annoying because I do it specifically in the same color using the little hashtag colors, and yet it shows up differently. Very, very annoying. Quick, I'm running out of phone juice. That sounds gross. Okay, so we can use the webcam here. Can use the webcam. Let's get this off the purple. Is that? Let's do that. Let's get it off the purple because that's not going to help anybody out. There we go. Here we are. Yep, we're going to do this white mode. Okay. Maybe dull it down a little bit. Okay, guys, are you ready? We're ready. That is annoying if you're using the same hex code. I know. Thank you, Anna Karine. Thank you for sharing in my pain with that, because it's just really flippin' annoying. Anyway, are we ready? Because I'm ready. Let's do this. No, that's too bright. Who is that? Who is that? Get it in the chat. Get it in the chat. Yes! Who is that? Beyonce, yes. Who is that? No. Michael Jackson, yes. Who is that? It's a little... It's going to be difficult to... Yes! Who is that? You've got... Oh, you're not going to be able to read it. You're not going to be able to read it. I didn't... So that says, there's no room on this door, Jack. Jack and Rose, yep, take it. Who is that? Yes! Who is that? Yes! Who is that? Yes! Who is that? You're doing great, guys. Elf, yeah, I'll take it. Who is that? You're doing great, guys. Yes! Who is... That's really difficult. There's like a little scar on the forehead, and there's an owl down here, and some glasses. I shouldn't have done it in yellow. I realise that now. Yes! Who is that? Again, that speech bubble says, "Hi, I'm Greg Kinnear." There it is, Greg Kinnear. Who is that? It's in pink, but hopefully you can still see. Jerry Seinfeld, close. Hitler, yes! Who is that? Metal arm, there's an eye thing. There's a thing going on with his eye. Arnold! Who is that? Jesus, yes! Who is that? The speech bubble says, "I play basketball." The number is 23. Michael Jordan, yes! And who is this? Who is this? 10 seconds! To go, and you did it. You did it. You crazy bunch. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is E. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How does it feel to be alive? Well done, everybody. That was... yeah, even if you didn't guess right, you won. Congratulations if you did guess right, though. The upcoming week is going to be your week. Get the webcam on. Thumbs up. Oh, no, the light's off. This upcoming week is going to be your week because God is on your side. It's 10:03. Let's move on. We're moving on. Wonderful. There's no time for celebrations, guys. Come on. Family Simile winner. Family Simile winner. We had some bangers here. We had some absolute bangers. As tricky as watching and commenting on the Most Week show on 2 different Twitch accounts simultaneously while your partner is on the loo. Really enjoyed that. Second Opinion Psychic. Thank you. Anna Karine. As tricky as explaining the existence of the Electoral College. Nobody has been able to explain that to me. So if anyone wants to do that, then that's fine. What have we got? As tricky as not messing up a show because you're already late. Didn't mess it up. This has been the best show ever. Sarah's tricky as a carnival game worker. Absolutely. We talked about how greasy they are. Emma Acton as tricky as a magician's sleeve, which sounded a little bit naughty. But the winner this week's Family Simile, Nana Hobob, as hard as being a sitcom character going through a classic double book dates episode. They are so tricky, guys. They are so tricky. And it, the sitcoms are art. And a lot of people will try and deny that, but they're not art, so well done. Well done to Nana Hobob. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, wonderful work. Let's get to the home art thing. We're just going to cut to it. Because there's no time. So before next episode, 6th of September 20, you could write a... no, not a poem about school. I didn't update this. Let's get rid of that. Oh, God, I'm still on a high. I'm still on a flipping high, you guys. Before the next episode, you could take a photo of water or inspired by water in some way, okay? For next week's Snap Quest, which is going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to it already. Create a vision of Notme. Spoiler alert, and in all honesty... We had an incredible vision of Notme by T.B. Douglas on Friday, just gone. Really, really nice drawing. That was the last vision of Notme that I have received. So if you want to be on next week, if you want this to continue, we're gonna need to get some more visions of Notme. So just draw me in any way you like, or create a vision of me, collage, stencil, whatever you want. I may be working on one, definitely not 2 dollars. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we've got to get that in. And of course, watch I Am Smart on Thursdays. I'm going to keep on saying it, guys, because we have such a flippin' lot of fun here. Okay. Woo! How are we all doing? Great art, not me, SJBX72. Thank you so much. Feels good to be alive this morning, doesn't it? Second Opinion Psychic? Wonderful. GGEZ. Not sure what that means, Nana Hobbob, but I respect that you said it. Can I have one of the drawings of Second Opinion Psychic? Can I have Greg Kinnear? Absolutely, absolutely. If anyone wants one of the drawings, let me know some of the drawings that you want, your address, and I will send them to you. We need to save the post office, guys. So let's send some things through the post. If you want one of these drawings, if you want multiples of these drawings, let me know. Give me your request. Send me your address, and I'll send it to you. That's how I roll. Absolutely. Greg Kinnear was definitely the best. I wasn't sure people were going to get it, but I think it was the speech bubble that really sealed it. Sometimes it's just the little intangible things, isn't it? Little intangible things. There we go. I mean, that's 7 minutes past. Gosh, this is a long episode. But I think we've all had fun. I hope we have, at least. There's another wizard episode over. Thank you all for watching, for engaging, for making it, I think, the best episode that I have ever created. Just if can I have your post address so we can send you things in the mail? Yes, Second Opinion Psychic. Send me a DM, and I will send you the address. Gosh, yeah. Let's keep this civil, guys. But yeah, email me. iamnotme@gmail.com if you want one of these pictures. Email me with any of these things, the vision of Notme, the Snap quest, or just a thing to say, hey, I'm going to watch I Am Smart on Thursday, whatever you like. So yeah, there we go. Gosh, what a wonderful time to be alive. I am Notme. I'm going to get the email off so you can see me. I am Notme. I am Art, and I'm wishing you all a very happy, a very labour-free, guys. Let's try and do as little work this week as possible, and a very creative week ahead. All the best, guys. Cheers! Woo! We did it. I kind of want to punch something, cameraman George. No, not you. Or maybe you with like a... Yeah, go you, a pillow, and some sellotape. Let's do this.
What a great show we all made just now. It's creative, live and divine. You did wonderful work, so go and take a bow. Just a slightly small about the mind. So I'll see you right here next week, same time. Gosh, I just don't know. But I can promise you this, I'm going to